Yes, this is Blake Neff and Andrew Kolvet of the Charlie Kirk Show, which is still called the Charlie Kirk Show for no reason except, Charlie Kirk was the main draw and Blake and Andrew are not. And they are talking about how wonderful it is that Trump is building the ballroom. The same ballroom that when Trump was asked, well, let me show you the clip. This is a clip where Donald Trump, a few days after Charlie Kirk was killed, is asked how he's holding up, and this is what he said.
How are you holding up over the last 3.5 years?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
Okay. So clearly he doesn't want to talk about it right now. Interesting. So this is the same ballroom that Blake Neff, Andrew Kolvet, arguably, they represent TPUSA, I would say. I don't know if they would say that they do, but I think they do. They're very excited about the new ballroom. The new ballroom. This ballroom keeps coming up. Why does the ballroom keep coming up?
I just want to go find
That's right, Erica Kirk leaving the White House Correspondents' Dinner after the supposed shooting. Remember the shooting that was like a big deal or whatever, and then afterwards they were like, oh, we're definitely going to need that ballroom we were talking about because look what could happen if we don't have a ballroom where we can safely gather as, the press that hates the fake news that hates the president and the president that hates the fake news, but actually we're all actually friends somehow. Remember that? Oh, and then Erica Kirk is leaving in tears. Oh my God, she's a widow and she just can't escape gun violence somehow. She doesn't have millions of dollars in life insurance and other assets that could be utilized for her to just raise her kids from home for the rest of her life. Oh, I keep finding myself in these really horrible positions. And so we need a ballroom, guys. Look, this wouldn't be happening if we had a very super secure ballroom. Okay. Nothing weird here. Totally nothing weird about any of this.
All right. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't talk about the Trump ballroom. Okay.
President Trump really cares about it.
He loves this thing.
He loves it.
They literally wouldn't be doing their jobs, is what they just said. They just told you they wouldn't be doing their jobs if they didn't tell you about the Trump ballroom. That's part of their job. They just said it to you. That is literally part of their job. Oh, so interesting, isn't it? So interesting.
You know what? It's become a proxy battle. I think
it's a symbol. It's a symbol. Can our government still build anything? If the president wills it, can he build one building without it getting blocked by infinity environmental and legal obstacles?
He's very proud of this thing. And now Congress has gotten involved and they're wanting money for it. He was going to do it all in private funding. But guess what? He says now there's going to be a hospital, research facilities, meeting rooms for the military, all being built below the White House ballroom.
Guys.
It's becoming quite the thing. I've actually been...
Research facilities? Really?
I don't know.
Research facilities. Oh, I don't know. AI data center surveilling the entire country, linking us arm in arm with Israel. I don't know. Isn't there a new bill that allows people who join the IDF to collect benefits just as they would if they were U.S. soldiers? I don't know. That's what I heard today. I don't know. So what's going on with Israel and the U.S.? Are we becoming one nation? Unfortunately, not one nation under God, one nation under something. I don't know what. I don't like it. Let's keep going.
Play clip 20.
I want to take a look at the complexity. These are all different rooms down here. They're building a hospital. It's a military hospital. They're building all sorts of research facilities, also meeting rooms and rooms that go hand in hand for the military using the ballroom. And and the ballroom is really a shield and protecting all of the things that are built here.
So the ballroom is a shield. First, it was a ball. It started at, remember when it was just a ballroom? Oh, it was a great ballroom. All the presidents wanted to do a ballroom. They never had a ballroom. They've been wanting a ballroom for 150 years. I'm going to put the ballroom in. It was my idea. It was other people's idea, but I'm the only one who can do it. Let's hear that one more time, because this is very important. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Go hand in hand for the military using the ballroom, and the ballroom is really a shield and protecting all of the things that are built here.
I can see this like spiraling out of control.
Okay. The ballroom is really a shield for the things that go on here. You know another way to say that? You know another way you could say that? The ballroom is a front. The ballroom is a front for the things that really go on here. And by the way, it is taxpayer funded now. Remember when it was private donations? Oh, we're going to do it. The private donations are coming through. We got, you know, all your favorite Larry Ellison and the people in the Howard Lutnicks of the world. We're just going to do it privately. No. No. I guarantee you, taxpayer, who cares? Taxpayer dollars will be spent.
So part of the reason he's doing this is he's saying, this is part of the White House. The executive can do it. We have so much dysfunction in government, but if the president has more authority over the White House, what if we moved the entire federal government into a vast bunker underneath the White House ballroom? And that way we can get around bureaucratic obstacles. I'm building this out in my head.
Yeah,
here.
you've got an elaborate scheme here. It could be a good sort of like West Wing, but you know what would be a great conspiracy?
What if Blake Neff and Andrew Kolvet were in on this fucking conspiracy, right? What if we could just get around bureaucratic obstacles, i.e., taxpayers and Congress and checks and balances of the U.S. government? What if we could just get around all that by centralizing everything under the feet of the president that we like? Bro, wouldn't that be crazy, man? Like, it's just me. I'm Blake Neff. What if we could just do the things that we want to do without any oversight, bro? Wouldn't that be pretty wild? Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy, man. And that would be like, I don't know, literally against everything that America is. Oh my God. I don't know why I even give these people airtime, but let's keep going. Let's just see how ridiculous these two people can get.
We need a new TV show called The East Wing, because this will be the East. And it'll just be the drama surrounding the ballroom.
It could be an anthology show where every single episode is a new cast with a different role within the East Wing. So one day you'd be in the Treasury Department of the East Wing where they're trying to fix the budget. Then you're in the military intelligence part of the East Wing, and they're plotting raids to stop extremists in Central Africa.
And then purple-haired jihadis in Portland.
And then
how about this? He just keeps going. This is my favorite part of this. Is like he just keeps going. Clip 21.
The underneath part's a good question. It's far more complex than the upper, because what you don't see are the floors that are beneath here, and they have very, very important rooms down there, the most important. And this was the one opportunity for the military to do something. You know, they can't. Normally, I'd build a ballroom on flat land. I wouldn't have any of this. It would have been built. I'm very fast.
Guys, this is the one opportunity. This is the one opportunity, guys, for something like this to be done. You know why? Because I've been compromised by Epstein, and now I have to do everything Israel tells me to do. Israel wants a bunker under the White House that is actually a data center that communicates with their data center, and also it's a surveillance system that It talks to their surveillance system, and Israel is now the U.S., and we're actually the United States of Israel. That might be what's actually happening here. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know, YouTube. Don't take this video down because I don't know. But I wonder, don't you wonder, YouTube? Do the YouTube people, are you guys listening? Do you wonder the guy who's like, oh, I got a previous video, make sure he's not spreading disinformation, brah? The guy that's just sitting there clicking through like a bunch of videos that like have nothing to do with anything. And he's like, it's up to me to decide if this is misinformation or not. Guess what? Dude, hey, from one dude to another, man. I'm just like thinking out loud, bro. Please don't censor me, brah. I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, God, what is going on here? I mean, Trump really turned a corner in a way that was like, he has way less supporters than he's ever had. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you.
Very fast builder. We're way ahead of schedule here, but we went down 6 stories. So it's actually far more complex than what's the easy part is. But again, we have a drone-proof roof. We have it's all sealed, and all of this that you see is totally sealed. And we use it as a drone port. We can have unlimited drones up there, and drones are what's happening right now. Thank you, over.
So he goes on about the roof in another clip.
We're going to have a secret room in the password is going to be Trump.
And I love how he says, and the rooms in it, these are really the most important rooms underneath.
6 stories deep.
Yeah,
That's like a missile silo.
Yeah, so check it out. He talks about the roof here, SOT 22.
But the entire roof is developed for military. They're very high. They're higher than just about anything else. They have a 360-degree vision of Washington, D.C. They have a massive drone capacity. Not only is it drone-proof, if a drone hits it, it bounces off. It won't have any impact. But it's also meant as a drone port, so it protects all of Washington, the roof of the building.
I love how you could tell this. He's a builder, so this immediately goes to what he loves most. Like, he's a guy, he doesn't sleep that much. He does love to get involved and talk about everything, but you could tell he's so into the details of this. He loves all the specifics. I bet he was probably personally involved in a lot of the minor details of this. And this is a historic thing. There's a favorite historic figure of mine. There was a king of Spain who, Philip II of Spain, rules the first global empire, launches the Armada at England, and his favorite hobby was he would analyze the specific architectural details of the palaces he was building. He spent like a quarter of his time doing this.
This reminds me of like
Okay. So Blake Neff is the biggest dork in the entire world. And one of his favorite historical figures was a king who ruled over people. That's what we just learned. Look how giddy they are. They're so giddy. They're so giddy. I don't like it. Nothing good is coming of this. This is not good.
The ancient English kings that would build all those castles all over England.
Yeah, it's like you spend 1 hour, plot your war with France, and then 2 hours
I think you're
lay out your throne room.
Because I have a theory about Trump is that he's got a lot of things that he's got to deal with, and I'm sure a lot of them he doesn't like dealing with. I know for a fact he doesn't love dealing with the Iranian war. For example, I actually think he's gotten like bored of it at times.
Oh, bored of it.
This,
you mean he
gets to really
recharges his battery.
You can tell he loves it. He got that complete with the the diagram and the visuals of what the East Room is going to look like, the ballroom. It's funny because like
these people are mouth puppets. They're mouth puppets for Israel and Trump, who are all of a sudden like this. They're all of a sudden like this, and they don't want to release the Epstein file. We can't release the Epstein files. So Blake Neff and Andrew Kolvet, who know that Trump is listed in the Epstein files and they're being the release is being prevented. These guys love the ballroom. They love Trump. They have zero concern about what's going on with the non-release of the Epstein files. They have zero concern about the fact that nothing about the Charlie Kirk investigation makes sense. Nothing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell like that. I'm sorry.
Make fun of him for this. They like to use it as like a way to attack Trump, but like actually I think it's great. Like he needs different things that keep him motivated, keep him energized. And listen, he is right that a lot of presidents have wanted a ballroom. He's building it. He's not going to really get to enjoy it, although he does joke about, he'll be back in 28 or maybe 32. Let's be honest, he's not going to be back. He's two terms as president. That's what it's going to be. But I do think it's going to be a net positive for the ballroom to be on the White House campus. And I will tell you, as somebody that was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't have a shooter coming in at the White House Correspondents' Dinner because you'd have a ballroom on site that would be much more secure. Okay. All right, fine. I'm cool with it. I love it. I'm pro ballroom, and I love the drones bouncing off.
I don't really care about the ballroom too much one way or the other. I just find it entertaining. I love how hog wild they've gone with it. So
I don't care about the ballroom one way or another. I just find it entertaining. I'm Blake. I find it entertaining. I don't know. It seems like you really like it, Blake.
If I ever happen to be in there, I'm going to feel very safe.
And even if it's a White House events thing, anything nice that is built by our government. First of all, we build so few truly nice things. We just talked about Boston a few minutes ago. Go look at their city hall. Would you rather have them be building that? It looks like a human sacrifice pyramid. But when you build something beautiful in our capital, you're basically building it for all Americans. It is the collective heritage of our country. People love the White House. They love the Capitol. They love the different monuments we have around DC. Our government should build beautiful things. We build enough ugly things in this country. When you build something beautiful in our capital, you're basically building it for all Americans. It is the collective heritage of our country. People love the White House. They love the Capitol. They love the different monuments we have around DC. Our government should build beautiful things.
That we're not allowed to go into. I agree. Blake, I agree with you. We should build beautiful things that the citizens can't go in, but we pay for. Guys, comment, subscribe, leave your thoughts. Please, please, please comment. I don't even care if you subscribe or like. I hope you do, but I'd rather you just leave comments. Please tell me what you're thinking. These guys are out of their minds. In my opinion. My humble opinion. I thought I unplugged my mic. I didn't. Until next time, guys. Later.